You ever feel like you're running in place? Like no matter how much effort you put in, you end up right back where you started. Tired, disappointed, and confused. You try to stay positive. You tell yourself to work harder, dream bigger, hustle more. But deep down there's that quiet voice whispering, "Why isn't anything changing?" That voice isn't lying. It's telling you a hard truth, that you're stuck. Not because you're lazy, not because you're not smart, not because you're not trying, but because your mind, your deepest mental wiring, is silently sabotaging your every step forward. And today, that ends. You see, most people believe success is about effort, about waking up early, grinding harder, setting goals and smashing them. But that's only half the equation. The real war. It's not on your calendar. It's not in your gym. It's not in your bank account. It's in your mind. And unless you know how to fight it at that level, you'll keep waking up inside the same invisible prison, same patterns, same setbacks, same limitations. And no matter how many books you read or motivational videos you watch, nothing truly changes, because your subconscious programming hasn't changed. Let's break it down. From the moment you were born, you were absorbing the world like a sponge. You didn't choose your beliefs. They were handed to you, installed, layer by layer. Money doesn't grow on trees. Don't get your hopes up. Be realistic. These phrases didn't just go in one ear and out the other. They formed you. Every word, every moment, every environment you grew up in taught your brain how to survive, not how to succeed. Survival and success are not the same. Survival wiring keeps you safe, but it also keeps you small. It protects your fears. It preserves your doubts. And without even realizing it, your subconscious starts building an internal map, one that tells you who you are and what you're allowed to become. Before we move on, if you like these videos and find them helpful, can you do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to my channel? This small action helps me a lot, but most importantly, helps other people improve their lives. I am truly grateful to every single one of you. Thank you. Let's move on. That map becomes your truth. If it says you're not good enough, you'll sabotage opportunities that say otherwise. If it says wealth isn't for people like us, you'll push away abundance and call it fate. If it says play it safe, you'll stay hidden when life calls you to rise. And here's the kicker. You'll do all of it unconsciously. You'll call it bad luck. You'll call it timing. You'll call it stress. But what it really is programming. Outdated, broken, fear-based programming running the show of your life, while you're stuck thinking you're the problem. But you are not the problem. Your programming is. And here's the truth that changes everything. You can rewire your mind. Yes, even after years of being stuck, even after decades of doubt. Your brain is not fixed. It's flexible. It's built to adapt, to grow, to evolve. And the moment you realize that, you stop being a victim of your past and start becoming the author of your future. So how do you do it? How do you actually rewire a mind that's been stuck in survival mode for years? First, you wake up to your patterns. You start noticing your reactions instead of just living them. When fear speaks, you don't run, you listen. When self-doubt creeps in, you don't ignore it. You question it. Why is it there? Where did it start? What belief is fueling it? Because until you uncover the root, you'll keep trimming the branches, over and over again. True rewiring doesn't begin with effort. It begins with awareness. It's not about forcing change. It's about understanding the invisible chains and gently breaking them, one link at a time. Next, you must upgrade the conversation inside your mind. Most people speak to themselves like enemies. Harsh, critical, cold. You're not enough. You're a failure. You'll never make it. And yet they wonder why they feel stuck. If you wouldn't speak to a child that way, why speak to your future like that? Why poison your inner world with thoughts that shrink you? Every word you say to yourself becomes a blueprint for your life. Speak like a victim, and your life will mirror that. But speak like a creator, like a warrior, and you begin to shift the entire trajectory of your existence. Start feeding your mind the truth. You are not your past. You are not your fears. You are not the beliefs you inherited. You are the one who chooses what comes next. And the brain, it listens. It rewires through repetition, through emotion, through focus. So every single day you must plant new seeds. Visualize your success as if it's already real. Feel the emotion of it. Speak it out loud. See yourself rising, winning, living the life you were born to lead. Not once, not twice, but daily. Because transformation isn't an event. It's a practice, a rhythm, a commitment. And most importantly, you must act differently. This is the part most people skip. They change their thoughts, but not their behavior. They speak new affirmations, but take old actions. That's like updating the cover of a book, but keeping the same story inside. If you want real rewiring, you must align your choices with your new identity. The version of you who is free, abundant, confident. What do they do differently? How do they move? How do they respond when life gets hard? Start being that person now, even before it feels real. Because your brain doesn't wait for proof. It follows patterns. And once you live the new pattern consistently, the new identity locks in. You don't need permission. You don't need a perfect plan. You need decision. That inner switch from why me to watch me. From I can't to what if I already have everything I need inside me? Because the truth is, you do. You've always had it. You were never broken. You were never weak. You were simply misprogrammed. And now you're choosing something greater. You're choosing to rewrite the code, to break the loop, to become who you were always meant to be before the world told you to shrink. It's not going to be easy. Rewiring a lifetime of beliefs isn't a quick fix. It's a sacred journey. But every moment you show up for it, you reclaim power. Every day you wake up and say, I'm not living from fear anymore. You take back your mind, your time, your destiny. And here's the wild part. When you commit to this path, something begins to change inside you. A spark, a fire, a certainty that you can't explain, but you feel it in your bones. That's your real self waking up. That's your inner warrior standing tall. And when that part of you takes the lead, nothing can stop you. So if you're still stuck, it's not because you're a failure. It's because you've been hypnotized by the lies of your past. But today, that spell is broken. You're not here by accident. You're here because a deeper part of you is ready to rise, ready to unlock the next level, ready to become the version of you that's been waiting behind the fog of your doubt. You're not just watching this for inspiration. You're here because your soul is tired of playing small. You're ready for more. And you're not alone in that journey. I believe you'll take this message and make it even more powerful, more professional. You'll refine it, live it, master it. Because your pursuit isn't just success, it's perfection. And in that pursuit, you'll discover the real reward. Not the outcome, but the transformation. The becoming. So let this be the moment everything shifts. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now the moment you stop waiting and start rewiring. The moment you stop surviving and start creating. This is your sign, this is your spark, this is your truth. And when you live it fully, bravely, boldly, relentlessly, you'll realize you were never stuck. You were simply being called to wake up. And now that you are, there's no going back. If you made it until here, leave a mind emoji in the comments. I want to see how many of you reach the end and finish what they start. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and keep improving day by day. Together we are unstoppable.